because we have a lot of work coming on what's behind us back here on Emma, our big long mobile home. And we're trying to turn this mobile home into the most amazing, greatest, best like mobile home you've ever seen. And we're trying to like eliminate the stigma of mobile home or trailer living. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we call it debt-free living. You know what I'm saying? Debt-free, mortgage-free. And it's an amazing thing to have that freedom.
The side-by-side seems to be earning its keep. It's pulling it. The side-by-side is officially pulling the camper and doing a great job.
And so the goal is to build a big old equipment shed down here and also have a spot in this shed to put like hay and store all of those type of things. Hopefully we'll have a spot to, I'll probably build multiple little, you know, lean-tos down here or something like that. Spots we can put our equipment at, implements and things like that to get them out of the weather. But we're still kind of figuring things out. But we know that this tree is gonna have to go so that we can get a straight shot from here. Like I say, just have a driveway about the size of the opening there coming down here. And then just kind of open it up down here into a big old parking pad where you can bag in trailers, turn around trailers and things like that. And yeah, so that's the plan. We're kind of getting things organized and getting things where they need to be. What's going on, I.A.G farm family? It's a beautiful day in the land of I.A.G. And it's gonna be an amazing day today. And of course it's gonna be all about God, as it always is. And the boys and I'm getting ready to do some projects, and I'll tell y'all about that later, kind of pick y'all up for that. But the boys are excited because we ordered something for them, and you know, we just got a notification saying that the package was delivered. I'm hoping that it's actually up there and they didn't drop it off in the wrong place. But we got a notification that says that the package is here that we ordered for the boys, and it's a surprise. They don't know what it is, and they've been guessing, trying to figure out what it is. But they hold up for a second. They've been doing such a good job in homeschool, around the farm, doing farm chores, and they've been helping Mama out so much because I've been away doing a lot of work down at the ranch, as y'all have seen, trying to get Grandma moved in. And we've accomplished that goal of getting Grandma moved in down on the ranch. And so now I can come back to I.A.G Farms and do a little bit of work down here and clean up around here and get things done. And that's one of the things that I want to do today, is get this area here where the camper is at. And there's so many stores. I might cry putting this camper in storage. But so many stores with this camper, with this barbecue grill here. That was our off-grid kitchen. I also have some things over here, and we might put this box blade to work today. And we're gonna get this box blade moved. And this is our old bush hog. As y'all know, if you're an oldie, I did a lot of welding and fabrication on this bush hog because all this metal was gone. Because when we purchased this bush hog, it came with our first tractor that we purchased, and we actually did a wheel deal type thing. And we traded a minivan. This is way back, not the old minivan that we totaled hitting a deer, but we had a minivan, and we traded that minivan for an old tractor. It was like an old minivan for an old tractor. And this bush hog came with it. And so we're gonna try to get this moved out the way, put it in storage as well, because it still works good. It just needs some welding and things done to it. Like I say, we really beat this thing up over the years, clearing this property out. But that's one of my goals today, is to get all this stuff here, clear it out. Like I said, get everything put in the proper places. We're getting ready to get to the point where we're gonna start doing some, you know, smoking and curing meats and all those things. So we need to get our trailer smoker put up, and we want to do some work on our driveway as well. So we need to get this camper cleared out of the way, and we're gonna expand some things. But right now, as I said, we're headed to the front, and we have a surprise for the boys. And I'm gonna turn y'all around. Let's see if they can figure out what this surprise is. All right, boys. Mama, y'all coming with us?
Yeah.
Good. How you doing today?
I'm doing great.
The boys can't wait. They just like jumping, and I'm steady stalling.
super duper excited. You were trying to talk and introduce everybody to what you're gonna be doing on the work day, and the boys said like, "Mama, what is?"
Oh, I heard them back there.
They were like screaming back there. I'm like, shh.
I'm used to it. I'm glad to be back around that because like I was telling them, I've been on the ranch for so long, helping grandma get established down there. So I'm ready for this farm life. Kids running around.
From 0 to 100.
Exactly.
In seconds around
instantly.
Here.
For real. All right, boys, y'all tell us. Look at him here running. They can't contain it. All right, boys. So what do y'all think the surprise is?
It's either big wheel skateboard or a raccoon hat.
Okay.
Or a super soaker.
You sure it's not a book for homeschool?
No!
I think that would be great if it was a book for homeschool. What do y'all think, boys?
Spoken from a teacher. Boring. All right, y'all, let's get down here and see what it is. Hopefully it's down here. I don't see it. But
we trust technology too much. It's like we got the email, so it's gotta be here.
We done got all riled up. We're building the foundation to the video with it.
Then we get down there and be like, whoa.
Exactly, it's not here.
Is that the neighbors or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Like that?
Yeah. All right, y'all. So this is actually a good moment to kind of show y'all the driveway because I might end up, touching it up a little bit with the bush hog, not the bush hog, but with the box blade. Because I'm gonna move all this stuff out the way, and while I have it hooked up to the tractor, I might as well go ahead and loosen some of these rocks up, because we need to do some work on our driveway and put in a bigger culvert, which we have 2 of them over there, and then dig this ditch out as well.
Yeah, I put in a letter to the city that
to the city maintenance man.
The maintenance person over this driveway.
He need to be fired, whoever it is. For real. Letting this driveway get this bad.
All these potholes.
I know who it is.
Who's the maintenance person, Ty?
You. Dad.
All right, yeah, we're gonna try to get some of these potholes filled in because our ditch was deeper than that, but it filled in over time, and our culvert's not big enough, and so the water, when it floods, when it rains real hard, it overflows the road here and then goes through there. So we're gonna try to get something done about this. And like I said, we just kind of looking at things as we're walking down the driveway, getting ready to go down here and get this new homeschool book.
It's not a homeschool book.
Yeah.
Boring.
Been trying to get on the ground. He said he want to run too. All right, y'all. So we're almost down here, and I don't see anything. I don't think it would fit in the mailbox.
Oh, I see it.
You see?
Is that it? That's it.
It said delivered. You might have called the neighbors and see.
I think I see
Oh yeah, I see it. I see a box. Yeah, it's there. Hold up, Titus. Hold up. Let the old man get up there. You know I'm 35 years old.
You're only
35 going on 45.
You might be 20. I think you're. I forgot how old you are. I think you might be 25.
Young man ain't got nothing on me. I didn't know the life I've lived has
You lived a couple of lifetimes.
I lived a couple of lifetimes. For real.
You got to live one lifetime and then change it and live another one.
Yep. Completely different person. All right, y'all. Let's turn around. They already looking at the box and figuring stuff out. Let's turn around. All right. So it says Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops.
So it's a raccoon hat or a squirrel hat.
Okay. You think the same thing, Noah?
Yeah.
So since it's from Bass Pro Shops, it got to be a raccoon hat, huh? So why do y'all want a raccoon hat? What's up with that?
Because we saw a raccoon on the side of the driveway a couple days ago.
A dead raccoon. All right, well let's get on down here and open it up, see what it is.
It wasn't a dead raccoon. It was that fake dead.
Yeah, because we looked up the next day and it was gone.
But see, listen, they wanted to turn that raccoon into a raccoon hat hide or something, and this is what we did instead.
Oh yeah.
So it is.
We don't know what we did. We don't know what it is yet. We gotta open it up to see. The dogs are enjoying themselves, running around. I think everybody's excited to have Dad back on the farm.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The mood of the farm kind of shifts a little bit when Dad is here. But I'm glad that they've been holding it down. The boys have been helping Mom with farm chores.
That's right.
I haven't did farm chores in like months. Pretty much ever since we started, the new business, and we started with our grandma's homestead establishment because I've been so busy because I do all of our editing, and we have 2 channels maybe going on 3. Yeah, stick around, stay tuned. I don't know if we revealed that yet or not, but but anyway, so I do all of our editing for multiple channels, and I love to do it. You know, I'm able to like figure out, the Lord gives me wisdom to be able to figure out how to like maximize my hours, and so I don't have any time to waste. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's a little bit offensive to people. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have time to waste. So I have to be very, very strategic with every second, every minute, every hour of every day to ensure that I'm being productive in the things I need to be productive in. And so yeah, what was my point? What was I saying?
You were talking about how you're back on the farm.
Oh yeah.
Hadn't done farm chores.
Oh yeah, I hadn't done. There you go.
Editing.
I got to talking and I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I hadn't did farm chores in a while, and Megan and the boys have been doing that. And Megan did farm chores without the boys, I think, for a week one time. and she realized like how useful they are
without them.
Mm-hmm. So they've been doing good with farm chores, homeschool. Yeah, they've been cleaning up their room and doing all those things, helping take care of Benjamin. So we're gonna, let a little bit of this overflow flow into their cup. Have some fun. Exactly right. Where your cup at, boys? Bring your cup on over here so we can let this overflow get in there.
That is literal cup.
Yeah, he's going to get a literal.
All right, let's turn around and see what's in this package. All right, Tim, bring it all over to the steps. Anybody got a box blade?
Nope.
Here, I got a knife. There you go.
That's
Use my old trusty Rambo blade. There you go. You should be able to open. Just rip it open that bit.
It's fur. It's fur.
I see something in there. I see something in there.
What is
that?
Is that a raccoon? Are those raccoons?
What is that, boy? What is that, boy?
We got it
What
right.
is
How
that,
we
boy?
get it right? And then look.
Oh yeah, got 4 of them. Benjamin, you know what that means? Let me see it, Tim. See what it look like. Oh yeah, they all fit. There you go. It was a little bit tight, but it fit.
Mine is a little bit loose.
Yeah, they all the same size, so it's gonna be different ranges. Let's see, Benjamin. Look at that, boy. Look at that, boy. What you think?
He likes this.
All right, boys. Are y'all happy with y'all surprise?
Yeah, now we know what it was.
Y'all are some good guessers. It's hard to surprise y'all. All right, y'all stand there. Stand there in the line. Let me see y'all's raccoon hats. Oh yeah. Looking good. All right, y'all. Everybody's looking good in their raccoon hats. Y'all excited, boys?
Yeah!
All right. So we should have got me and you one, Mama. We would all had them then. All right, y'all. So like I said, I'm gonna get ready to do a little bit of work around here, and I really just got to get a feel, cause I'm real big on like the feel, the heartbeat. I got to feel the pulse of the farm or whatever I'm working on. So doing the projects that I'm gonna do today are gonna really help me feel the pulse of the farm and where is it, and know what adjustments and improvements need to be made, because we have a lot of work coming on what's behind us back here on Emma, our big long mobile home, and we're trying to turn this mobile home into the most amazing, greatest, best like mobile home you've ever seen. And we're trying to like eliminate the stigma of a mobile home or trailer living. You know what I'm saying? Like, we call it debt-free living. You know what I'm saying? Debt-free, mortgage-free. And it's an amazing thing to have that freedom, because this is just, and that's not saying that we're not going to, buy or build a stick-built house on down the line. But, as for right now, we're happy and we're enjoying this process. And we want to encourage some people that may be in the same situation that we're in, that, the stigmas don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like being debt free, being mortgage free, and it doesn't matter if you have a mortgage as well. Like, it doesn't matter if you're in debt as well. It's nothing like people who are debt free aren't better than people who are have mortgages and have debt, but this is just the lifestyle that we choose to live. So we just want to encourage you in everything you do, whether that's mortgage living, mortgage free living, whether that's raccoon hats. Let me see if I can put one of them things on right quick. Let me see. Hold my hat. Let me drop my white hat. I just dropped my white hat. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get one of these things on. We need a bigger raccoon for this head. There we go. So y'all be encouraged, whether it's debt free, whether it's living in debt, whether it's raccoon hats or whatever it may be encouraged. All right, y'all, that's enough of that. We're gonna go ahead and get to some work. I'm gonna crank this tractor up and start getting some trailers and things moved around, and we'll just pick y'all up for the rest of the video. Y'all stick around. All right, y'all, that didn't work. So I bought this drawbar here, and this is used for towing trailers. You put a ball and you take this well, not this ball because it didn't work, but you take a ball and you stick it through there and then put the nut on at the bottom of it just like this. But I got this ball here, or this ball that goes on the hitch, and but the bottom, the shank is too big, and I have one over here as well. And the shank on this one is too big also. And so all of the 2-inch balls that I have, the shanks are too big to go on this drawbar. So I'm gonna have to go to Tractor Supply and get a ball with a smaller shank that can go inside of this hole here, so that we can pull trailers around with the tractor, because we're gonna need to pull trailers around with the tractor, because I can probably pull these around and clear the driveway off today without having a tractor. But we need to get down into the hog pen and load some hogs up. And in order to get the trailer down there, the cattle hauler in there, I need to have the tractor with 4-wheel drive and with the power to be able to get it down that big hill and pull through the mud and get the hogs loaded up, pull it out of there so we can unhook it and then load it to the truck and take all the animals to freezer camp to the butcher. And so, but today, I think instead of going to Tractor Supply and worrying about all that, I think I'm gonna just use the side-by-side. The side-by-side is pretty powerful. It should be able to tote this camper just, you know, around the property where I need it to go. And then it definitely can tow this barbecue trailer. So I've been working on trying to get another ball attachment for the tractor, because y'all know when I was clearing pastures over here where the sheep are in their winter paddock, setting the porta huts, I lost my the ball on the that goes on the tractor. Like the whole configuration came off, and I can't find it. It's probably out there up under the dirt somewhere, because I did move some dirt around and, you know, do some land clearing and all those type of things. So it could be at the bottom of the brush pile. I'll probably find it after I end up burning that brush pile or something like that. But for today, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just get the side-by-side warmed up and use the side-by-side to start moving trailers around. And I can, you know, use the tractor to move the bush hog and the box blade. So yep, I'm still trying to get my tractor back set up to pull trailers. And it's like everything I try, because I couldn't figure out what type of, because they have a different type of drawbar on there that comes with the tractor, but I haven't been able to find the right size. And so I said, I'm gonna just get the one that you hook up to the 3-point, which are the arms on the back. They're raised and lower, like the bush hog or the implement on the back. And so I said, I'm gonna get that, you know, and hook it to the 3-point hitch, and just use that for towing trailers. But I don't have a ball the right size that'll fit inside of this drawbar. And I could get a drill bit and drill it out and make it bigger, but I'm not gonna worry about doing all that. I just go a little bit later to Tractor Supply and get the right size ball and attach it to there, and we'll be able to pull trailers around the farm with the tractor. Because like I said, we got to get these animals loaded up to go to butcher, but we'll do that on another video. So right now, I'm gonna get the old side-by-side over there crunk up, and we're gonna move some trailers around. All right, y'all, I think I got everything moved. I'm gonna be able to move with the side-by-side. I think I decided to go ahead and, at least for now, I think I decided to go ahead and move this this camper with the truck. I may change my mind. I may feel like risking it, but I know we got a lot of stuff in there and it should be pretty heavy. But the camper, the side-by-side should be able to handle it. Like I said, the side-by-side has handled some big stuff before. I just know we got some low-lying areas and I don't want the camper to scrub and then the side-by-side get stuck. So I think what I'm gonna do now is crank the tractor up and I'm gonna hook to this box block. I gotta unhook the auger. We have the auger hooked to the tractor because we're getting prepared to build a full length porch on our single wide mobile home here. It's gonna be the biggest, baddest, greatest porch you ever seen. So stay tuned for that. But I think that I'm gonna unhook the auger, drop it, and I'm gonna come down here and hook to this. First I might hook to the this old bush hog here and get it down in the bottom pasture down there. And then I'll probably hook to this box blade, and then I'll leave the box blade attached to the tractor. And once I get this camper out of the way, however I do it, whether it's with the side-by-side or hooking into the truck, because my truck doesn't have four-wheel drive. Our Ford Excursion, our family vehicle, Rooster, that has four-wheel drive, is still in the shop. And they said that the computer went down. For those of you all who have been following the channel for a while, you know that our Excursion broke down. And we had just came back from a trip picking up a cattle hauler. And as soon as we got back in town, we were a 4-hour round trip. It broke down on us, so we were thankful. But they're figuring out what's wrong with it. They said the computer went down and it just shut the system down. It's an almost 30-year-old vehicle, so we can understand. But we got we have a new computer ordered, and it came in the other day, and so they're working on getting that replaced. But I don't have four-wheel drive on my work truck here, Old Faithful, and so he will get stuck if I pull him in the mud or pull him through some wet grass or something like that. So that's why I'm hesitant to hook to the camper with Old Faithful, because I don't want him to get stuck. But if he gets stuck, I can just pull him out with the tractor. But side-by-side has four-wheel drive, and I think that it can handle this job. So I'm still going back and forth on how I'm gonna do it. But first, I'm gonna give myself a little time to think about that. Think about how dangerous I want to be today, if I want to tear something up at least. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the tractor over here and get these two implements here moved out of the way, and then we'll tackle this camper job and getting it moved out of the way. So y'all stick around. right, y'all, we got a lot going on out here today, and as y'all can see, the power crews are behind me. They're cutting vegetation. We had a storm come through, and we're fine, but our power was knocked out for a while, and they've been out here in the area working on getting the power back going, and also getting the water, because anytime our power goes out, our water goes out as well, because this little small town, little community out here is ran off of a well, and that's the water system out here. And so when the power goes out, they don't have like backup generators and things like that, so they're just running off straight power to pump the water out. And so our water loses pressure and goes out here when the power is out. But we're always prepared. We have a little bit of water set to the side to flush toilets with, and we always, everybody out here knows to keep like hundreds of cases of bottled water for real, for drinking. We really don't even drink this water out here anyway, even when it's flowing good. Like I said, we like to get the bottled water just to make sure everybody's safe and there's no, no contaminants in the water and things like that. But I got this auger unhooked, and this thing here is the hardest implement that I've ever hooked up and unhooked from a tractor to get hooked up and unhooked. It was a little bit easier to get it unhooked than it was to hook it up, but that's why I left it on there, because I was thinking I was gonna be started on the porch by now, but we decided to replace the siding on our mobile home and to do some other things in the inside as well, preparing for our our new business launch, the GodCast. So yeah, hopefully we put out the first episode by now, and y'all know about that. So y'all make sure y'all tuning in to the GodCast, and podcast, GodCast. The Lord gave us the idea to have a podcast, but as we were preparing for it and planning for it, He put it on our mind that it's not a podcast, but it's a GodCast, because it's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. And so we have a separate channel for the GodCast, and the name of it is, the full name is the From Prison to Purpose Podcast, or the From Prison to Purpose GodCast. And all of us have been in different forms of prison in our life, whether that's physical prison, whether that's emotional prison, whether that's spiritual prison. And so the Lord has given us principles that can help people be set free from those prisons in life and transition into purpose. So it's From Prison to Purpose GodCast. Make sure you go over and subscribe, like, share, ring the notification bell, do all those things, and support what we got going on over there as well. And be encouraged and uplifted as we have fun and kick back and relax, because that channel is more of like a relaxed version of Megan and I. You get a chance to see us just laughing and joking, fussing and arguing, just going back and forth, kicking ideas off each other, because we always do that all the time. But now we get a chance to get it on video, so y'all get a chance to see the golden moments between the husband and wife, where they're coming up with amazing ideas and just sharing and kicking ideas off each other. But the power company, they look like they're about done back there. And like I said, I got this implement here unhooked, and my implement section is looking good out here. We got the black and the bad boy auger here, and then we also have the bad boy bush hog here. And I don't know what's next. Maybe a bad boy box blade or something like that. Maybe a bad boy like a rototiller or something like that for our gardens. But anyway, all right, y'all. So let me go ahead and get back on the tractor. And I'm gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but there's this little section right here. I don't know if I can fit that ball in there. It might still be too big, but I'm gonna try to put that ball in there to see can I hook up the camper to the tractor, because it'll be a whole lot easier than trying to pull it with the truck or trying to pull it with the side by side. So I'm gonna try that ball that I get. I can't tell if that shank, if that hole there is gonna be big enough or not, but I'm gonna try it. And if that doesn't work, then we'll go ahead and either move the camper with the truck or with the side by side. So y'all just stick around. I'm just getting my feet back wet on I.A.G Farms. Like I said, I've been gone for so long, helping grandma get established down there. And so now I have a little bit more free time, and I'm still going down there back and forth. And you all may have noticed that there's less videos being posted down there. Like I said, our goal is to post one video a week down on the ranch now. Now that we're not, full steam ahead in renovation, she's there and everything, and we don't want to stress grandma out too much having her recording videos and doing all those things. We want her just to enjoy herself, have a good time, and sit back and relax. So most of the videos is going to be recorded down there, going to be recorded by me. And so I'm going to only go down there every so often, do little projects here and there and get things finished off, because we're about 30 or 40% done, and we still have, a lot to do. But we don't have to be as, hectic with those things, because she's living there and she can do some of those things herself. We can contract some of those things out, and then we can go down there once a week and get some fire footage and let you all join us. So yeah, but that's what's going on. And so a lot of things going on, a lot of fun things happening right now in our life, in this life of abundance. We're establishing more and more abundantly, and this is amazing and a beautiful thing. And so y'all just stick around for it. And I'm gonna go ahead, like I said, hopefully I'll be able to get this camper with this tractor, but if not, we'll make the adjustments. Let's have some fun. Still too big, not gonna fit. Gotta use the truck or the side by side.
Tim has been out here hard at work all day, and me and the boys just got done with homeschool and lunch break, and he at least did come out and have lunch with us. But now we are all back at it, and basically he's made a lot of headway on what I'm calling our driveway project. So as you can see, these big rocks here, the big gray rocks here, this whole section that has grass on it, just the little rocks you see, is really covered in rocks. And this is our parking pad basically. And so we are reclaiming it because he has sprayed in some areas, and I'll turn it around, I'll show y'all. He sprayed in some areas and gotten rid of all the grass. But in a lot of places, because we have the camper parked here and we have other things, in a lot of places the driveway has grass grown up and different things like that. So with the beautification of Emma and the porch, we are also wanting to have some space out here where we can pull our big grill. We want to be able to park all our vehicles, and then also have a turnaround where people that come to visit can pull in and pull out, even where you know, if we get deliveries, the delivery truck has enough space to pull in and pull out. So we are going to reclaim this entire area as a parking pad and patio area, and it'll be just nice to walk right off of the porch and hit our patio area so we can smoke and we can barbecue, and all that ties into also now we're gonna have our farm fresh meat, and it just ain't farm fresh meat unless Tim is smoking it. So I'm excited about having some man, like homemade smoked bacon and ham and all that. And so this reclaiming the patio is a part of that. And then also, of course, just having a place where we can have our vehicles out of the way and park, and for people to come in and back up and turn around. So we are reclaiming this area, and we want it to look nice, and just the whole appeal of Emma and the outdoor, we're really just going for, you know, maximizing and utilizing this space outside. So he's pretty much cleared everything off of this parking pad. He's been busy, but the camper, he has to what is he doing, tractor, maybe side by side truck, I don't know what he's getting ready to pull the camper with. But I think right now he just finished detaching the solar panel, and I think he may be airing up the tires now. So he's getting ready to pull it out, and we're going to pull it down to the bottom pastures. So we're going to reclaim it, and we're going to have that back, and I'm excited to have just a beautiful outdoor area that will complement our porch.
Then we get the tire to air up.
Let's do it. Now, are these the same tires?
Yep. When I bought it for $200, I never changed the tire. Yep.
All right, y'all. Looks like we got enough air in there. Tires are aired up. It's hell air. For real. It actually hell air. So are we ready to pull it now?
Yeah, we're ready to pull it. I think I'm gonna go side by side to it.
Alright.
Side by side has carried cattle haulers up a hill with like
It
thousands of
that.
pounds of pigs in it before. So it should be able, because we got a lot of stuff in here. It's way past the weight limits. And so of the camper at least. But I don't have to go far. We're just right on the property. What's the worst that can happen, right? So yeah.
Famous last word. No problem at all. The side by side seems to be earning its keep. It's pulling it. The side by side is officially pulling the camper and doing a great job. got the side by side down. Let's see where he's gonna park it and how. Yeah, I might be celebrating too early, but he made that look easy. He got it. Listen, I said we might be celebrating too early, but you made that look easy.
What's that?
Just pulling the camper down with the side by side.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to, I can't see because the side by side is too big.
I got you.
The camper's too big and the side by side don't have big enough
mirrors.
So I'm trying to make sure I don't hit the other trailer.
Oh yeah, for real. Please don't do that. Can't hit nothing since you were 5 years old.
You don't gotta look back.
Yes, he does. That's why he doesn't hit anything. Good, perfect. That's why I said you made that look easy.
Oh yeah. Don't like this bag up right here though.
Oh yeah.
About to tear something up there.
This camper has really served us well. It literally came in and made a way for us to live full time on the farm. And you know, we had sold our other camper and we were praying about a way to like transition. You know, the Lord was transitioning us and had said, well done in our city ministry. And we were moving forward and we knew that we needed to live full time on the farm. And, you know, Tim was just praying about like, Lord, like just like make a way. And the Lord literally sent the camper like in that gap.
And it was nice and flashy and fancy.
No. It was a $200 camper. Like, well, that's what we paid for the camper. And when he bought it, I don't think he was entirely sure that the camper would even make it from Louisiana to Mississippi, because he went to Louisiana to get it. But he saw the potential in it. It literally, like, he literally took it down to like the studs and the tin, not even the studs, the tin. Like in some parts there were no, like it was just the frame of the camper, the tin that was left. Everything, the only thing left was like metal, but the appliances and different things like that were good. But he literally had to like completely gut the camper, and it was like even the roof. You know, we had to completely redo.
Not like, you know, patched up the roof.
Yes,
we
there was like you could.
Everything.
It was like skylight.
There was
like,
no roof.
no
like
roof.
We took all the boards out, took everything out.
Yes.
Reframed everything.
Yes.
Put a new rubber roof coating on there. Reframed every wall on the inside.
Yes.
Reframed every single board on the floor.
Right.
Put down new flooring. Like Megan said, it was only the tin and the frame, the steel frame.
The steel frame at the bottom, yeah.
And we ran plumbing and electrical and all of that. Like we did all that, that ourselves.
And you were like doing some of that stuff really just for the first time.
Oh yeah, most
definitely. And I think that's where you got a lot of your like learning and trial and trying and skills. Right. And then they all transitioned into Emma once we got Emma. Yep. But this was
transitioned from the camper.
Yep.
To the barn. I had did other like
to the barn too
in the past. Yep. But over the years, my skills just got better and better and better, as they're still getting better and better and better. So we came down the camper and we knew that we needed to have a wood stove, but you know the camper is not big enough for a wood stove.
Yeah.
Because we had tried to like make a transition before to come down here and live down here or be down here consistently at least to develop the farm while we had our city ministry. And as soon as like freezing weather would come, the campers would freeze up.
Right, and we had to leave. Yeah. Right?
And so with this transition, we knew that it wasn't like a temporary thing the Lord wanted us to do. He literally called us. He said, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. Yep. You've been faithful over a few, and I'm making you rule over many." And he told us to come down here and to live full time. So when we came down here in this camper, it wasn't even done. Literally, the Lord told us to shut down our Sunday services that we were having. And I bagged this camper under that under our worship shed.
Yep.
Because for those of you all who don't know, we our city ministry, we had like a pavilion, like a metal shed we would worship under, and we would invite the whole community out, and that's how we had our worship services. And that was actually it wasn't in our backyard, it was another property, because we own multiple properties in the city. We owned like 3 properties. We had one property that was specifically used for prayer. We had another property that we specifically used for worship, and then our home was just used for all around, like a headquarters type deal, where people would come and get prayed for and things like that. But yeah, so we shut our services down and bagged the camper under that worship shed, and that was our form of worship for that last couple months. And I was up under that worship shed, like in there working on the camper, banging on stuff, you know, and that's where the transition happened.
And then you got the camper to a point where it was like, okay, like that's it. Like I can't work on it anymore here. It's time to move.
I just felt in my spirit that it was time to bring it down here because I got the roof done. I got it watertight, in other words.
That's right.
But it didn't have any plumbing going or any electrical going. All those things were still in the process. You know, I had to frame out beds. I did all that while I was down here, and we had already moved in. At that point, so I was doing that stuff like, you know, during the day, and we would just slowly just, you know, build and build and build. It's like getting propane lines hooked up and all that type of stuff.
That's right.
And that's how we started. And this camper is, you know, and this camper's name is actually RC. And that stands for Resurrection Camper.
That's right.
So the Resurrection Ranch started before the actual, like, before my mom was you know, put in position as steward to be there. So we had that mentality. The Lord had already given us this vision to resurrect things, and so that's why we named this camper Resurrection Camper. And so this is an amazing thing. Like I said, we have to look back to these humble beginnings to understand how we got to where we are now.
That's so true. And like just pulling it, you know, away from, like, you know, pretty much our home base, you know, where we are every day. And it's kind of like brings back all those memories again. And it reminds us, hey, you know, we're transitioning into a new season, even where we are, like establishing more and more abundantly. And we're moving it out because we're making room for our porch and patio and parking pad and all that stuff. So it's kind of like we're transitioning seasons, and we're remembering the seasons before as well.
So now you see, like, just pan your camera around just a little bit this way.
Okay.
You see, it's in line with other trailers.
Oh, yeah.
So it's no longer a home, because this camper was our home, connected to the barn. You know,
it was
our home for like 9 months, and we lived off grid, and we loved it. Like, we had some of the best memories of our lives. And it really got us to the place, like, spiritually, like our character, like our integrity, like just all those things that we needed.
And like we realized that the biggest thing I learned was I didn't need a whole lot. I didn't need as much as I thought I needed, you know. Simplify life so much. And we
appreciate, like, being able to flip on the switch and power comes on.
And we loved it. And we didn't feel like we were missing anything, you know. So,
so it's in its place now. And my plan is we're going to cut this tree down. So, let me just show y'all this area here. Give y'all a good look. So, as you see, I got trailers lined up here. I'll probably eventually cut that tree down so we have more room. And you can see I'm getting all of my implements lined up over here. As y'all saw earlier, we're getting all those lined up. Got shiny, new bad boy implements. And we also have the rusty, crusty, old faithful implements that got us, you know, through those seasons where we didn't have a lot, you know, to spend on things like this. And so we're getting all those things lined up. And, you know, one day might come out here with the boys and do some welding and build these old implements back up, and they'll be able to use them. But got that over there, and I'm putting all the trailers over here. I think this is all of the trailers that I have for right now, but I do want more room for another one just in case we get another trailer. And the goal is to cut this tree down. Megan and I went back and forth about this tree because she kind of liked it, as far as the shade being down here around the pond area where you can sit down and get in the shade while you're fishing and things like that. But this tree is going to have to go because we're going to have like a driveway, like a gravel driveway that comes down through here, connected to the main driveway over there. And it's going to come down through here, and then there's going to be a big gravel pad out here where all of the trailers are. And I have enough room over here to put another trailer as well. But it's gonna be all the trailers parked out here, and we're gonna have like a big old like equipment shed. And we want to also have like a hay section to it. It might have a lean-to where we can stack our hay, because we want by next year we want to not have to stack our hay in the barn down the top of the property or at the bottom on the high ground down there. And so the goal is to build a big old equipment shed down here, and also have a spot in this shed to put like hay and store all of those type of things. Hopefully we'll have a spot to, I'll probably build multiple little, lean-tos down here or something like that. Spots we can put our equipment at, implements and things like that to get them out of the weather. But we're still kind of figuring things out. But we know that this tree is gonna have to go so that we can get a straight shot from here. Like I say, just have a driveway about the size of the opening there coming down here. And then just kind of open it up down here into a big old parking pad where you can bag in trailers, turn around trailers and things like that. And yeah, so that's the plan. We're kind of getting things organized and getting things where they need to be. What do you think, Mama?
That's right. It looks good. I'm just excited about the new seasons and so grateful for the past seasons and the things that the Lord has taught us, because, those things are priceless.
That's right.
For real. Like, just thinking about some of the things that we learned, and like, those things were like foundational for me and for my faith in God, and like learning to trust him in a different way and in a new way. And yeah, it's like that's the stone, the like Jesus Christ rock that you build your faith on, so yeah.
I love it. All right, y'all, so I think we're gonna end today's video here. Like I said, we got the camper, got RC, Resurrection Camper, in its place, and Lord willing, we'll be coming down here and beginning to, cause we got a whole lot of stuff in there. Like I said, we've been using like a storage shed, and we really want to get a lot of this stuff out, all of this stuff out really, and put what we need and what we want to use in the barn. And the rest of the stuff we can throw away and just clean it out, so that when we get a chance and when the Lord puts it on our heart, we can go ahead and complete the renovations. And who knows, we might give the camper away, we might sell it, we might just keep it, who knows, we might travel with it. We don't know. But it's kind of small for our family now, because back then we were a family of 5, now we're a family of 6, and it was already tight at that point with 5, with bunk beds and everything. So, but it's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad to have it down here. And I feel like we should show y'all the empty driveway up there, but we'll just save that for another video, so y'all can stick around and see that, because I'll probably get out here tomorrow with the tractor and the box blade, and kind of dress the driveway up and kind of loosen up all the rocks and get all the ruts out of the driveway and everything. And then yeah, we have everything looking nice. Then we can come in with more rocks, put smaller rocks on top of those bigger rocks, and just kind of just build our driveway, build up that parking pad. I think we're gonna do railroad ties right around the edges, and we want that driveway, we want to have like a little walking path, or walking whatever it is called, going to the edge of the porch to where the steps are gonna be at. And so it should all kind of tie in together, and we're excited for you all to see all of that come together, but it's just one step at a time. Ain't that right, family?
That's right.
Yep.
All right, y'all, we're going to end today's video here. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
See y'all on the next one.
Over the hills and far away, go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds camped, they're watching over silent flocks by night. Behold, throughout the heavens, they shone a holy light.